Hi guys, Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I upload videos twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays, and if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for your continued love and support of my channel, and I'm really hoping you're enjoying my content. So today's video is going to be a first impressions review of this I Heart Revolution chocolate banana setting powder. It's basically a loose baking powder, like setting powder, whatever way you want to say it is, but that's what the outer packaging looks like. The box is really cute. It's like chocolate and bananas all over, and yeah, just the cutest packaging, and it does have the information on the back there. This was around, I would say, £6 for the Revolution website, and it is quite a big powder, as you can tell. They have a few different shades in this. I believe they have a lighter banana shade, which is just called a banana shade. I have the coconut shade, and I'm sure they have other ones too. I'm not entirely sure. I think they've got a peach one, but yeah, and they smell amazing. I did open this today when it arrived at my house, and it smells absolutely lovely. So yeah, as you can see, I keep on sitting down. I'm meant to be showing you what it looks like, but that's what the packaging, just the information on the packaging looks like. It's quite nice, and as you open it up, it has a wee poofy, I don't know what it's called again, like a poofy thing or something, like a stopper, but it's like a powder puff, that's what it's called in the packaging, if you can see that. So I already have done my base product. I actually have on my Obsession primer, the smoothing primer. I've got my Huda Skin Lift Foundation. I've got a Revolution Eyebrow Corrector underneath the concealer, which is a mixture of the Revolution it's a light sand and the collection stretch concealer and buttermilk. So my husband just came in from his run, so I'm going to open up the poofy here like they call it, a poofy, and that is what it looks like there. It's like a wee sifter thing. Well, yeah, I do wish it was more of a sponge sifter like some other powders are like that, but beggars can't be choosers. But that's what it looks like there, and I'm just going to swirl some of the powder onto a brush, should I say. That is what's it called again? Can't remember the brush name. It's Blank Canvas. It's one of them ones. I can't remember the name. It's been that ages since I've had it. So I'm going to make sure there's no creasing on my eyelids, because that happens because of hooded eyes. And I'm just going to pat it on. And as you can tell, it's in a darker banana shade. It definitely is a darker banana powder. I can definitely see that from the application. Just grabbing my wee powder brush here, sorry. So I'm gonna just get some into the lid and then apply it. About that much. I'm just going to apply it onto my face. So swirling it in, tapping it off. Just going to go down the center of the face. And I don't know if it's just me. Does that look like pink tone to you? I don't know. Or it just could be like how dark I don't really know. But it doesn't look really banana-ish. In the packaging it does, but on my face it isn't really translating to that. Taking some more from my cheeks just. Like it's a bit more browner powder. Obviously chocolate, banana, duh, but it isn't like lighter banana powder than I'm used to, but it is so nice. Right, Connor?
Yeah.
It's my husband, by the way. So the other shake, you can see it there. It's kind of darker than usual banana powders I use. And if you don't, if I can speak here, and if you are new here, do you use banana powders to set my face with my foundation and everything? Like I use, like my favourite type of powders are banana powders because they're the best for like my fake tan skin tone and they set everything down really nicely. Taking some more for underneath the jawline just to make sure everything's set in place and looks nice and smooth. So, like in real, in camera it looks lighter, but in real life it looks a bit darker. I don't know, maybe it's because of the lighting, but it is a nice match, I would say. It really, really is. I'm just gonna kind of buff out any excess powder on her face, but it's a nice match. It does match decently well into my fake tan skin tone. You know my chest looks white in this camera. I hate this lighting, I really do. But that's just what it looks like, and I need to blend it in that bloody hairline. But yeah, it's a nice powder. Definitely do like it. I'm impressed by it. First impressions. I'll see how it is. I'm gonna just do the rest of the makeup off camera and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've got the rest of my makeup on. I've just got a natural looking everyday full face makeup on, and I'm here to show you my final thoughts, my first impression review on this I Heart Revolution Banana Chocolate Powder. So as you can tell, it does look quite flawless on my skin. It does, what am I talking about? It did set down my base makeup really, really nicely, especially underneath the eyes. I am reviewing a colour corrector too, like within this kind of filming block. So yeah, it does look nice and smooth in the skin. I would say it's pretty much nearly as smooth as Juvia's Place powder, but maybe not as much as a Juvia's Place, but it is on similarly on that level, but a bit lower, if that makes sense. So it is quite nice. It's quite good for the price. I think it is around £6. It could be £8. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have the price here. So it is an affordable powder, and you do get, let me see how much you get in this. You get 0.77 ounce, and that is 22 grams of product. So it is decent. It's a decent amount for a powder, I would say. So it is quite good for value. Yeah. So I do really, really like it, and it was easy to apply. I would say the powder is quite finely milled, so it sets in your makeup really nicely. I don't need a lot of it to set your whole face down, which is quite nice. So what is it for you? I would say if you're looking for a banana powder but a bit deeper, say for instance you're of a medium to dark skin tone and you find most banana powders are too light for you to use all over your face, I would say get this one because it's a little bit deeper than the traditional banana powder. I would say it's for you if you're on a budget and you can't like justify or afford the higher end banana powders or like satin powders, baking powders, whatever. I would say get this, even if you don't want to have the banana shade, like the chocolate banana shade isn't your shade, there's different shades to choose from, so you will find your shade match. And if you like a powder that has a nice smell, like a chocolatey smell, and both specifically because I'm a weirdo, so I would say definitely is for you, because it does have like a subtle, I would say it's more of a subtle smell, it isn't like an overpowering smell, so even if you don't mind a strong smell but you like a smell but you don't know. So even if you find smelly products in small, so even if you find strong smells overwhelming, you'll still be able to use this product because it isn't a strong smell, it's quite subtle as I was saying before. And if you like cute packaging, definitely. And I would say it's not going to be for you if you've got very dry skin. I would say prep your skin well or just use more of a hydrating powder because it is It is a mattifying powder, but it isn't too matte. It's like a natural looking matte, so even if you had a little bit of dry skin, as long as you prep your skin well, maybe you could get away with it. You probably could, better than like a mattifying powder, like a hardcore mattifying powder. But it's not going to be for you if you don't have access to Revolution products. Say for instance you live in a country that don't stock this line of makeup, or for instance you don't really get to go out like shopping to Superdrug, you don't really have Superdrug nearby you, that kind of thing, and you don't really shop online, and maybe it's not going to be for you. But if you do have access to them places, then yeah, it's going to be for you. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous, God bless, bye.